Hey everybody, welcome back to Crookshank Fine Art. It's only fine because you're here. Okay, today we're drawing Marvin the Martian, and I saw this guy first in the movie Space Jam. Just thought he was such an interesting character, very mysterious face, green and red, nice complementary colors. So that's what we'll be drawing today. Without further ado, I'll see you in the paper.
Okay, welcome to the paper, everybody. We're just gonna start off with let's do the head. So I went in with what's called apple green. If you are using Prismacolor wax-based colored pencils, I'm using apple green. So yeah, we're just starting with the helmet. I've included the image that I worked from in the top left corner if you want to follow along. So I went in there just lightly shading with apple green, just kind of getting that base color in. And then I went in, I believe it's called kale green. I used that for the darker areas of the helmet. So started with the lighter green and then went in with the darker green and added a lot more depth by layering. Now I'm going into his face. I'm just using black, Prismacolor black. Just working around his eyes there, doing my best to neatly shade. Now that that's done, I'm gonna start the bottom portion of him, and because I was using green before, I'm still in that rhythm. I want to get all the greens done, so I'm gonna do kind of his waist. I love the way this guy looks. You can interpret him differently kind of every time you look at him because his face is hidden within his warrior helmet. Again, just starting with the lighter green, it's apple green, and now I'm going in with the kale green. Just that darker tone. Now I'm going to do his feet and shoes. I used Scarlet Lake for the red if you're using Prism colors along with me, or if you're using a different company, just find something similar to that. And I went in with the reds, and then I went up to his shirt and colored it in accordingly. I kind of added a little bit of value, deferring from the photo a little bit, just a little bit of my creative freedom, and popping that red down into the bottom of the shoes as well while it's still in my hand. I think it's looking pretty good so far, guys. I'm happy with the outcome. Now let's use those yellows. So for his Spartan helmet, I used goldenrod. If you're using Prismacolor, it's kind of that goldy yellow. And then I went in with cream for the lighter areas, and then I slightly burnished, which means pressing fairly hard, with the canary yellow to finish it off. Just finishing the bottom right helmet portion of the green that I had missed earlier. And I'm going to use the same yellows, cream, canary yellow, and goldenrod for his ray gun. So just working in that goldenrod color, going in with the cream, and now the canary yellow. And then for his gloves and stuff, I'm going to use 2 or 3 grays just to add depth. I know I could have kept them in the white of the paper, but just want to go a little bit beyond and push his character a bit more by throwing in those values. So I'm just going to pop that in there as well. And for the eyes, I went in with cloud blue. I love putting blue in the eyes instead of just leaving them white. So now I'm just going to go over everything with my black pencil because I lost some of its true jet blackness by shading over it with other colors. So now I'm going back in, just making them pop near the end, and then we're going to start on the background. I wanted to give him a kind of galaxy-like background, just because, he's kind of a Martian, right? So I went in with that perfect indigo blue for these dark scenes I've used in previous videos. Just gonna plop that in, and then I'm making some sort of like rocket or crashing comet in the background, just to emphasize space because he's a Martian. I apologize for my dirty fingernails. I hate when they're dirty, but my full-time job requires me to get dirty, and I'm just lazy sometimes, so my apologies. We're finishing up on that indigo blue background. Just kind of firing that in there. I love the way it's looking. It's really making it pop now that we're adding a background. And then for the bottom portion, I wanted to keep the same galaxy colors, so I chose a pretty vibrant purple or violet. I forget what the purple is called, but if you're using Prism colors and following along, just look for the one that you see. Oh, look at that. It just makes it, it's like outer space purple. I don't know, I love using it in these sky scenes. So I'm just going to pop that in there, kind of ghost that in under the indigo blue, and have a nice gradient that I think works well for this character, and kind of is coming towards near the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If you were following along, thanks so much. If you're just watching it just to watch, I'm glad you're here, guys. This has been another killer one. I'm super satisfied with the outcome. It's great to do another one of these for you guys. I'm going to sign my name on this one as well. I don't always, but I think I do at the bottom with black. Just kind of going over the ray gun, finishing up the touches with black, and sign my name. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.